Ladies and gentlemen, before we start this video, let me apologize in advance because I intended to go to Alaska Rare Coins to visit Jerry and Dick and ask some questions, but unfortunately most of the video that I recorded there ended up being corrupted when I tried to upload it onto my computer so that I can edit it, and I could not recover those files. However, please do stay toward the end because there is a giveaway associated with this video. And I will be doing a giveaway tomorrow during our live stream, which starts at 2 p.m. Alaska time, 6 p.m. Eastern time. So hope to see you all there. Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. Ladies and gentlemen, I was working on my chicken coop and then it decided to start raining, like really hard. So I went inside, cleaned up a little bit, and I figured we'd go over to the coin shop and have a little chat with Jerry and Dick and see what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, because silver and gold have been coming down as the world is de-dollarizing. So what the heck? But first, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the mess that I've got inside my chicken coop, or soon to be chicken coop. You all remember the canopy that we got, that I said it was going to be a lot better than covering everything before it rains? I want to show you how good this thing works. The only thing that I would think it doesn't work that great for is if you have, you know, when the rain comes in like sideways, it's like that. But most rains just usually come up and down, right? Somebody's cutting some trees down. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but check this out. You can see that there was a nice outline of rain, right? And here you can see that the rain kind of like came in at an angle. You can see that, but none of it got on my equipment. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, this time of the year, my property is a mess. I'm actually getting a dumpster delivered to my property here next week. And it's like a 30-yard dumpster. I only needed like a 10-yard dumpster, but they're like, it's the same price, so we might as well just put the 30-yard on there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make sure that every bit of garbage, I don't care if it's scrap wood. Let me show you what I mean. This here is scrap wood and scrap stuff that I've had piling up over the years. There's a pallet over there that broke. Just threw it in there. There's some scrap fencing there, but it's just all mangled up. These are all the little pieces of wood that I said, oh, this is good. We shouldn't throw this away. You never know when you're going to need a little piece. And then that's on top of an entire pallet that I built 4 walls up. So I took a pallet and built 4 pallets around it. That's all scrap wood that are like little itty bitty pieces of wood. Look at that piece right there from when I built the bunker. This here is full of scrap wood. Look at all of this scrap wood here. I mean, I've got scrap wood everywhere. Now, of course, I do have some full sheets of plywood there. Those 2 sheets that you see there, I'm actually going to be using those inside the chicken coop to finish it up. Those are actually T111s. So, but I've had those there for a couple of years because it was just leftovers from when I built the bunker and I really didn't need it anymore. But I'm going to end up using those for the chicken coop when I finish building it. And I might put another small building up this year just to be able to store away my generators and my snowblowers. But this here is all scrap. Unfortunately, this is some insulation that I had left over that the wind blew over the tarp that was on top of it and it got completely soaked. So I'm going to go ahead and hire or rent that dumpster truck, and I'm just going to clean this entire yard out. All of the branches from the trees that are left over and stuff, everything is going in there. Well, let's go on over and, well, wait a minute. I haven't even shown you the chicken coop yet. Let me go ahead and at least show you the outside. The inside is just a complete mess. Tomorrow I should be finished with the inside, and then maybe I'll take a little bit of a video clip on that and show it to you tomorrow as well. But check out the outside. It's just really kind of like a miniature version of the bunker, right? Except it's not sprayed yet. We're going to go ahead and spray it black as well. The roof, I don't think you can see it, but the roof is green, and I'm going to be using that roof to put up solar panels in because it's really in a very good location as far as how much sun we will get right up there. But you can see here that I got a couple small windows in. That right there is the little door that's going to allow the chickens to come in and out. There's no windows on this side, but on this side eventually is where I'm going to put the boxes that I can come out and get the eggs. I think I'm going to leave it indoors for this year where I don't have access to it from outside, And next year I'll probably mess around with that and build a box to have access to the edge from the outside. But here's the inside. I used OSB on the inside because most of this inside is going to be covered with reflective bubble material so that it can be more efficient in the wintertime as far as light and heat. But there's the roof. I mean, it's just a basic little, you know, building inside, 8x8. And the floor, of course, you can see I got a whole bunch of insulation there that left. The floor is treated plywood. So slow and steady wins the race, but I sure as heck hope that this race ends soon, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm tired of building stuff. And the funny thing is once I get this done, I'll probably get into another building project before the end of the summer. But let's go ahead and head over to the coin shop and see what the guys are doing. And this is downtown Fairbanks, ladies and gentlemen. This is actually a pretty busy time of the day because we've got a lot of tourists. But this right here is 2nd Avenue. And this is the street where the coin shop is at. So let's go ahead and walk on over there. And of course, I'm sure that you noticed that the sun is now out. But I needed a break from building that coop anyways. So being that the sun is back out after it was raining is just fine with me. And there's just a whole bunch of little shops here, actually, you know. This is like a, I don't want to call it a tourist trap, but it's very touristy here, especially this time of the year. You'll see tourist vans, and there's motels here. There's a motel right here. There's a big motel right here, but there's a few motels downtown, and they usually get pretty full during the summertime. A couple of small restaurants around here. Never really been to any of these restaurants here, so I couldn't tell you if they're any good or not. This is a fur shop right here. Check this out. Nothing but furs. I might have to buy me one of those fur hats though. Maybe a fox hat or something like that. But I've never been in there either. Look at that. Is that cool or what? Pretty neat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so check this out. This is the coin that Dick picked out. It is an Aussie. It's got a kangaroo in the back. So whoever watches this video, and I always leave it toward the end of the video, whoever watches this video that lives in Fairbanks and or the surrounding area and comes into Alaska Rare Coins, and you go ahead and you can buy anything as long as you buy something, even if it's one silver dime, as long as you buy something. And then you tell Dick or Jerry after you've purchased a silver dime or anything you want. It doesn't have to be a silver dime, but you buy anything, and you tell them, hey, is that coin still available from Alaska Prepper? If it is, they will give it to you, and it's yours to keep. Right? So we're going to go ahead and take off right now because it is kind of busy in here. Like I said, it's tourist season. So have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining in. Remember to be good to each other. When good people do good things happen. Remember to reach one, teach one, and repeat. If we all did this, the world would be a better place, and you know that it will be a better place. Many blessings to all of you and your families. I'm Alaska Prepper. I am out. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for rushing out of there, but they were getting really busy. So I probably should have picked a different time to come, like earlier in the morning. But Jerry and Dick are such good guys that they gave us a little bit of their time anyways. Actually, something happened while I was still there before I walked out that they wanted me to alert you all about. And that is that someone, if you live in Alaska at least, someone's been making cold calls to people pretending that they're Alaska Rare Coins. So to me and to them, it sounds like a scam. So if you live in Alaska and you get a cold call from someone that's saying they're Alaska Rare Coins, be very careful because they don't do cold calls from Alaska Rare Coins. And for those of you that don't know what a cold call is, it's when someone just dials a random number and tries to sell them something. All right, so it's more likely a scam, probably is. All right, so be careful, ladies and gentlemen. And again, if you live in or around Fairbanks, or even if you're just visiting Fairbanks, and you watch this video and you're the first one to go to the coin shop and buy anything, even as small as a silver dime, you can ask Jerry and Dick if that silver coin is still available, and it's yours if you're the first one that gets there. All right, so thank you again, ladies and gentlemen. God bless every one of you. God bless America. I'm Alaska Prepper. I'm out.